I find myself explaining or trying to explain this subject a few times a week, and although it's quite simple once you know it, it's hard to visualize for the person on the other end. But once you have joined eXp Realty, you will now access meetings, tutorials, webinars, and even some training in eXp World. In this video, I'll show you how easy it is to access those meetings, and apart from that first fun week, how rarely you will actually be walking around the world like it's a video game. It gets to the point very fast that now eXp World is just an extremely useful and practical tool to grow or align your real estate business with. My name is Callum Moore, eXp Realty real estate agent here in Ontario, and I make videos on this channel for everything real estate in Ontario. I'll link another video right here in the cards that breaks down the full eXp Realty model here in Ontario, so check that out if you haven't already, but let's just dive right into the video. So super simple, whenever you need to go to a meeting or a tutorial in eXp World, you just load it up and you'll spawn right here at the front. But before that, you will have these two tabs bookmarked on your computer. This is the main one you will see most often here in Ontario. This is the Canadian training calendar, and the other is the rest of the world. I always make time and go and open up both these tabs every Sunday and look to see if there's anything I need to go to in the Canadian calendar, but also look for anything I can possibly benefit from or learn from on the world calendar. Forever learning student is my mentality, if you've heard me mention that before, but it is the best mentality to have. But for example, if you need to go to, say, the Ontario sales meeting, you just click here and it opens up a small tab. You'll make note of the date and time and also where in eXp World the meeting is being held. From here, now that you have loaded up eXp World already and are at the front, you just click the top left button that says Go To, then scroll down to the Canadian operations and choose which room your meeting is in. In this case, it was the Canadian auditorium, and you just teleport straight to that room. If this was the day of that meeting, this room would be full of speakers, other realtors, but again, you don't even have to do anything. You don't have to walk around or anything like that. Just go to the top here where it says Zoom screen and 5 tabs will appear. You have the left web screen, main, right. If we choose main stage, you can see it shows us everything that is happening on stage. You will have your speaker here, and sometimes if there's multiple speakers or if this was an Ontario sales meeting, you would have other managing brokers here. If we go back to the top, sometimes I use the podium Zoom screen to see a little better, but you can also choose which web screen you want to watch, as often the presentations are slides and you can just follow along better. If it's main, left, or right, just choose which one is being discussed and follow along. Of course, if you did want to walk around, you would just click the stand up button right here and move to wherever you like. I'm actually a little weird. When I go to these meetings, I always go and sit right here. I know it's a little strange, but it's what feels the most comfortable to me. So if you're ever in this Canadian auditorium, look for me right here. Of course, if you were meeting a colleague in eXp World, you can go to a number of areas that have these private blue cone of silence circles around them, where you can just have open conversations like they're right in front of you. You basically can have as much communication as you want in eXp World, or use it just like mentioned as a practical tool. Our Elon Musk type genius at the top of this business, our founder Glenn Sanford, he had this vision where you can still have the power to be able to go to meetings and engage with other people around the province or world, and still allows you to have these, what he calls serendipitous collisions. I'm pretty sure he invented that sentence, as I've never heard it before, but I'm a fan. Like mentioned, although it's quite simple once you know it, it can be hard to visualize or explain to the person on the other end. Plus, if you're a visual person like me, having a video like this really helps it click. So that's how you navigate to any meetings, tutorials, or even some trainings. We do most of our meetings right now outside of eXp World with the people that have joined with us. So if you're interested into finding out what we're doing for brokers and real estate agents that join eXp Realty with us, you can book a call with me. It's in the description below, or just DM, email, comment on this video. I get back to everyone. I can confidently say that now I've done this practical way of engaging coaching and going to trainings and meetings. I would have it no other way. Remember to make sure you come find me in eXp world. I'll be the guy right here in this specific spot doing backflips. Thanks for watching. My name is Callum Moore, eXp Realty real estate agent here in Ontario, and we'll see you in the next one.